everyone, it's me Keegan,
Me Jason,
and Brittany,
and Eric.
and you're watching the Smoky Mountain Family, and today we're at
the Riverhouse Inn at the park. This is a favorite of ours. We stayed here for years and years before we actually moved down here, so we're excited to show you guys the Riverhouse. Also in this video, we are going to do a surprise giveaway. We got with the Crazy Mason, and the Crazy Mason is going to supply a gift card to our viewers. This gift card is going to be good for up to 4 milkshakes from Crazy Mason. All you have to do, and this is kind of different than what we normally do, to enter to win the gift card for up to 4 milkshakes from Crazy Mason is go over to the channel All About the Smokies. We'll put a link to the video down here, but he did Twin Mountain Inn. All you need to do is go to that Twin Mountain Inn video and comment on that video. And when you comment on that video, just comment, watch the video, comment and say the Smoky Mountain Family sent you here, and that's how we'll know that it was one of our viewers that left a comment there. Also, Bob does very detailed, factual, informative reviews. So we think that most of you guys, some of you guys have asked about some affordable options on lodging and things like that, so we think you guys will really enjoy the channel. You get over there, watch the video, go ahead and subscribe while you're there. Might as well. All right, let's get it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the pool lit up. Alright, so you walk in, and one of my favorite features is this open countertop space. It can hold a lot of makeup. It can hold a lot of hygiene products. There's a full set of drawers underneath of this as well. And over here, huge fridge. Like not the mini fridge, a fridge. It's a huge fridge.
It's kind of like the size of a freezer.
Then they always have microwave, some more just storage space, hair dryer, everything's clean.
Especially when you're getting 4 people ready and 3 of those are girls. It's really nice to have this huge mirror right here and the sink out here. So we're going to the bathroom. They do have like the turn crank heat buttons that you can hit here, so you can pour heat in while you're taking a shower or whatever. But man, I mean, this is a hotel that has the old feel. I kind of always describe it as it feels like you're going to your grandmother's house. And then you can see here, they have jetted tubs in every one of the rooms. These are huge tubs, and also the shower, which all the showers are good. Again, you can look at all the grout here. You're not going to see anything other than white. It is really clean.
Did you say there's jets?
Yep. Now we're headed back out the other way here. Every one of the rooms has one of the national park maps, which is really cool. Now, I think one of Bob's pet peeves is this wood paneling, but this is something that at this hotel definitely fits the script. Again, it kind of feels like a visit to your grandmother's house. This is a huge fireplace. Each room has one of these gas fireplaces. It really does a good job of kind of setting the atmosphere in here, especially when you're here during the winter. So a little kitchen table type deal. They kind of sit neat. Every one of them has one or two, sometimes three of these chairs in it. This is a rather large room, and I'll get kind of a shot showing everything here in just a second. But we got the 2 queen beds. They don't have the white. Now again, this is just kind of the atmosphere here. But everything is clean. You can check every time. We used to stay here. I'm pretty sure we said this in the intro, but when we would come down before we moved. So I'm going to kind of back up here and give you guys a spanning shot of the place. And then you can kind of see just how large this room is. Plenty of space in here.
Friday, and it was 135.
Yeah.
And that's because it's Riverside. The other
Friday night, Jeep Invasion weekend, and we got the Riverside room. The Creekside room, after tax and everything, was $128. This is $135 on a Friday night. And now we're going to go out to the balcony that's overlooking the river here. And look at how big, I mean, this is a big balcony.
Private.
Big balcony. You can see Park Place condos over here, but it's plenty wooded, and that's a really calm place. Like there's not any chaos ever going on over there. But you can see down here, we are right on the river. Literally in the morning, I will pan this camera in the same direction, and I will show you the national park. Like, we are sitting at the brink, at the edge of the national park.
The pool at night.
Right here you see the continental breakfast, homemade donuts, which are amazing. They're made on site. Whole wheat or white toast with jelly. Coffee, orange juice, hot tea, or hot chocolate.
Most every pool you go to says it's a heated pool, and every time I get in said heated pools, I'm freezing. This one is actually a heated pool. It's awesome. It starts at 3 feet. There's stairs here that you can chill on if you don't want to go all the way in. And then there's the 4 foot, and then over here's the 5 foot. They have the lounge chairs that like repel water, like that rubber material. Places where you can bring food. And there's one up here. This used to be a hot tub. The only reason I know that is because when I was little, this was a hot tub. But now it's this cute little lighting, table, plant area. Here's a view of the pool from here. If you want to eat while your little ones swim, and then you're protected from the sun with the shelter. And this is something that I thought was cool when I was a kid. It's like on the 2nd floor, the pool. So there's parking under there. I just thought it was the coolest when I was little.
These are donuts, and they fry these donuts here on site, fresh every morning. They get in here at 5:30 in the morning and fry up these donuts, and then you dial 111 in the morning and tell them what you want. And they also have some toast here, so there's the toast, and then you can either pick from orange juice or coffee. Tell them what you want. They bring it to the door, and then you have freshly made donuts here on site at the hotel with toast and whatever else you want. And they bring it right up to you. And then when you're done, you put it outside the door, and they'll come back and pick up your tray. I'm not aware of anyone else that does anything like this here in the area.
Here's just a shot of from the 3rd floor. You see all the way around. It forms like a triangle, the entire place does. So all the parking is within. One of the coolest things about this hotel is on one side of it is the national park, and on the other side of it, you're right downtown. So here, this is looking into the national park here. This is the last hotel before you get into the park. Then here's a shot from the other side. I mean, we're right here beside Bearskin Lodge. There's CC's. You can see the Space Needle in the background. So this is the other side. One side facing Gatlinburg, right downtown. The other side facing the national park. Then right here from the entrance, just a short walk towards the park, you're going to find the Gatlinburg Trail right up there. So every morning when you get up, you can just take a little walk up there and see the stream, see the river. It's really nice. This is a perfectly situated hotel. You can see a lot of the parking down here is under this parking garage. So when you're doing loading, unloading, that sort of stuff, a lot of times if it's raining, you're sheltered from the storm.
All right, so that was Riverhouse at the park. I'm going to jump in with the rating. We already said, but I'm going to tell you guys again. I may be a little bit biased. I don't believe that I am, but I do want you to know up front, we have stayed here. This is our go-to. Before we lived here, this is where we would come. We started going here when we didn't have money, and we continue to go here when we had money. So I think that says a lot for a hotel. If it wasn't here, it was a cabin. I did start coming here with my grandpa. It's really nice, and it's really affordable, and when a lot of other hotels are booked up, they're not. I don't understand it. It's like one of my favorites. It has a pool, you know, but the staff is amazing. It is always clean, like not a little bit clean. Like I made sure to look this time to make sure. Brittany, are you biased? I'm not. Like there's no dust here. Like there's nothing here. It's clean. And I love the breakfast concept where you call and order breakfast and they bring it up to you. Because if you watch the Greystone, I don't make it out because I'm not presentable at that time in the morning. So for them to bring it to me, like that's awesome. And the donuts are bomb. Like these are like Mad Dog level type donuts without all the frills. Like they are homemade. They're great. The price point. Now ours was like $135 or something like that, but you can get City Side, which we typically got. We liked to view the Space Needle from there, and I think it's like $10 cheaper.
Yeah, it was going to be $120 something.
And that's on a Friday night during Jeep Invasion. We stayed here, I mean, so many times for Easter, and I love the fireplaces. Now there isn't a gym here, but with that price point, like there's $200 hotels that don't have a gym, but you're right on the park. Like you can take the Gatlinburg Trail when you wake up. There's also parking across the street that's $15, and you get it for free here. I don't know, I could go on forever, so I'm just gonna stop. It's a 10. What do you rate it, Keeg?
I'm gonna rate it a 9. It's always clean, and we, like Mommy said, we used to come here every time before we came here when we didn't live here. That didn't make really any sense. The pool's really good. I also do like how they bring breakfast to you, because when me and Dada went to the Greystone, we were half asleep whenever we were eating the food. It looks really nice, and it's pretty cheap. It's really cheap for a hotel on the strip and right next to the park.
Thanks,
All
Key.
right, Jay, what do you rate it?
I rate it 10. I really like, if you like went here a lot of times, it wouldn't get like boring. And I really like the pool there, and I like the little light steps on it.
Yeah, that is cool.
10.
10. Thanks, Jay. The Riverhouse is probably my favorite place to stay here in Gatlinburg. It feels like you're at home. I know some people may be turned off by the fact that it's not updated, but that's the allure of this place. I think that's the allure of it all, is that it does feel, like I said in the video, it feels like you're going to grandma's house. Like 100 feet behind us right now is the national park, and about 200 feet in that direction is the strip. I mean, this is perfectly situated. The hotel is right. I mean, you can take the back way into the park here from River Road. Don't even have to hit the strip and you're in the park already. The staff here is phenomenal. We've never walked into a room out of our, I don't know how many times we've stayed here. 30, 40, 50 times that we've stayed here. I've never walked into a room and had a housekeeping issue ever. Really, guys, at this price point, I don't think you can beat this place. And I haven't even talked about the donuts. They fry donuts on property here. So they're frying donuts, you call from your room, they bring them up to you, and then you sit your tray outside once you're done.
It's really good for social distancing right now too. They did that before though.
And right now, all housekeeping staff here and everyone on the property that I've seen is wearing a mask right now. They're taking the extra precautions. I mean, this is a slam dunk. A slam dunk. I'm going to give it a 10. I didn't even mention the pool. The pool's really cool too. And it's a heated pool.
Like it really is.
So yeah, so when you go in there, it's not like you're not going to get hypothermia or frostbite.
I've never believed that there was heated pools because anytime it says that that's a heated pool, it is freezing. And then one time I got in here, I was like, this is like bath water. Like this is what a heated pool is.
Yeah, like they make you feel like family here. And I think that we cannot do this review and give this rating without talking about Gary. Like Gary has been just phenomenal every time we're here. See, everybody loves him. And Gary's mom is also really good. I'm so sorry I can't remember your name right now. I know it starts with a B. It may be Barbara. I don't, but I maybe just messed that up.
Could be Betty.
I'm gonna call Gary. I'm gonna call you before we air this and make sure I got that name right. If not, I'll cut that out. But really good place to stay. Give it a 10. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.